king, I am not a god, I am Humpday!
What's up, Tano? Today's video, we're building the Venato Prime Caliban signature weapon for level 9999 steel path enemies in Warframe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me show you the performance at level cap. Now that's some Venato. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the weapon. As always, before I build my weapons and my warframes, I rely on my method called DVS. D for damage, V for viral, S for stepping. If you don't like my methods, in today's video how I VNS, you can check this sheet right here. It can help you maneuver around my methods to find your own style. Now as always, stick to the community guideline for comments, what to do, not to do, to keep it a constructive feedback. And as always, we take things to level cap not as a show off, but to make sure the weapon damage scales to the end game. As enemy scales in AHP by level, effective hit points, health, shield, and overguard. And we want to take down enemies at their prime, not in low levels. Now we're using Revenant as a tank, so we don't boost the weapon in any way, but if you're using a damage boosting Warframe or any Helmet ability, you will receive better results. When it comes to Archon Shards, I'm running 2 Emerald Archon Shards to push the stacks of Corrosive from 10 to 14 to armor enemies. You don't have to if you're running, for example, Unairo Fox Skull and so on. Then you got 3 Violet Archon Shards for melee critical damage, and when energy is max, over 500, the damage boost is double. Now you can apply this Archon Shards in any Warframe you want. Remember, the Emerald Archon Shards are optional and depends on your methods of stripping. Now, when it comes to modding, Steel Charge, Arcane Fury, you can apply them in any Warframe you want. The weapon tested with and without, so depends on the Warframe and if you can apply the Arcane Fury and Steel Charge. Now, if you like my methods in today's video and you're applying Tempest Barrage, make sure you run Viral Tempest to proc Viral as well, so you can strip and proc Viral with one Helmet ability. Otherwise, there is other methods like I showed you earlier in the methods of DVS. You can use Shadow, for example, if you want to get some primary dexterity for combo duration if you're running Madurai or Unairo to armor strip. Otherwise, you can just go for Naramon for combo. Compressor will do the job for viral and corrosive. Heat and magnetic if you just want to run a different helmet ability and so on. But always, the Emerald Archon Shards come in like best in slot if you are applying corrosive from any source. Now for the Venato, unique trait. On statue effect, inflict Tau statue effect plus 50% additional combo count chance when wielded by Caliban. What is Tau? The statue effect Tau damage is statue chance vulnerability. Increase statue chance received from all other statue effect by 10% per stack, up to 10 stacks for 100% statue chance vulnerability, and lasts for 8 seconds. With each stack having its own duration, any stack applied after the 10th will replace the older stack. That makes it a perfect candidate to build it for melee influence. On melee electricity statue, 20% chance for elemental melee statue effect to apply to enemies within 20 meters for 8 seconds. Cannot refresh while active, so we win for electricity. When we apply Tau, enemies vulnerable to more statue and melee influence will be kicked in more often. Now, Stalking Fan, Langing Spiral and Shattering combos. Dreamer's Wrath to activate the Tanokai. What's Tanokai? Tanokai is a sword will pop in your screen. When you perform a heavy attack with the button in your mouse wheel, you will perform a heavy attack without the consumption of your combo multipliers. Also, Dreamer's Wrath increases the chance by 50% and critical damage by 32% for Tanokai attacks. Primed Smite Orokin is multiplicative damage against the faction you're fighting. You want to replace it every time you're fighting a different faction, but I know a lot of Thanos doesn't like to replace this every time they're going in different mission against different factions, so use Primed Pressure Point if that's what you want. Blood Rush to increase critical chance with combo multiplier. Galvanized Elementalist is a multiplicative damage as statue damage, 80% statue damage, and on kill 30% statue chance for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times, and the damage multiplicative is to slash, heat, electricity, toxin, blast, and gas. We got the slash already in this weapon, and we got the electricity as well. Organ Shatter for critical damage, Galvanized Steel for critical chance and 2 times 110% critical chance and 2 times for heavy attacks, and 30% critical damage for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times, which is 120%. Condition Overload, more status on enemy, more damage you'll be dealing. Primed Fury for attack speed. I find this weapon lacks a lot of attack speed, but if you're okay with it, I would suggest a Primed Reach instead. Now, when it comes to the Voltaic Strike, Electricity, and Statue Chance, and that's pretty much it. The build, we're running 1.81 attack speed. When it comes to my companion, of course, I'm using Nautilus. Why? Cordon to pull enemies. 1 spot for me. Duplex for the clones, Assault to attack, Vacuum for the loot, Manifold for more Cordon, and then Shield, Armor, Health, Reinforced Bond for fire rate, which is for weapons, the Initious Bond for critical damage, but you need your Sentient Weapon to have 50% plus critical chance. I use the best Sentient Weapon in the game, which is Verglass Prime, but you need a Raven Fort with critical chance. If you don't mind running Tenacious Bond, you can just run him without that. Otherwise, you want to use Primed Razor Lifer or the Volclock, and you'll be good to go. Now let's test the weapon against some enemies in Simulacrum. And as always, we're summoning level 230 heavy corrupted gunners for just test purposes. And let's get some Tempest Barrage. I mean, they will not survive any of this. Like, the weapon will destroy them. Like, look at that. It's just unbelievable with 3 combo multipliers. Go. And also, Nautilus will help you 41 million just with 5 combo multiplier. We're not joking around, boys. This enemy is going down. Let's go. You can feel the heat, baby. 6 combo multipliers. You can already, like, when you take a weapon and you showcase in Simulacrum, you can already feel if this weapon is really powerful or if it's not. Look at that. Destroyed. 10 combo multiplier. We're aiming for the 12 for the ultimate damage output. Go. Okay, we got 12. Now it's time to apply the full DVS with Tempest Barrage, and then I will show you with the compressor. So go. You think they will survive that? Definitely not. That took them like a second to die. They cannot survive it. Look at that. Boom. Mamma mia. Really, really powerful. Now, if we want, we can use the Compressor Prime instead. So you don't like think this is like meant just for Tempest Barrage. Compressor Prime will work and will do the job as well. Let me show you. Go. Stuff. See, the enemies are more stripped and full stacks of viral, and also they get more stats. So that means the condition overload will work even better. So that's pretty much it. And by this we reach the end of our video. I really hope you like the video, and let me know in the comments below what you think about it. Also, I know a lot of channels doesn't like to use melee influence. You can use any arcane of your choice. It's just matter of style, and to be honest, arcane influence is very powerful, and I just can't not give you the best. Maybe next time when we use the Venato for another build, I use a different arcane. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, and join my Discord, and follow me on TikTok as well. Special thanks to Hall of members, special VIPs, and disputed donators, and Hall of donators, everyone in my community. I'll see you guys next time.